Hopefully I cut that part out. Welcome back. Pirtle Squad. Yesterday, or this is going to be uploaded potentially the same day as my last one. That was supposed to be uploaded 2 days before. Struggling, but finally I uploaded it. Either way, we're going to recap a little bit of the Rockets game versus the Suns. I want to talk about the first game after the break versus, I can't even think about who we played. The Pelicans. It was not pretty. It was bad. And honestly, let's get right into it. 114-110 win over the Suns. Didn't start looking good. Did not start looking good. It was ugly. It didn't look like there was competitors out there, man. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I don't. Şengün had 3 shots in the first half. He's not getting any post touches. And if he does get the occasional post touch, they just instantly send a double team. And he's got to get better at passing out of those double teams. But people kind of just stand around. It's not great shooting right now. And we don't have a plan. They double straight from the guy that usually entry passes, and they might rotate the next defender over, and Şengün just has to pass it right back. Like we don't have a cutter. Like we got to take advantage of those. If Şengün's gonna get doubled immediately on the catch, he should have 10 assists. There should be a plan for it. He should be better, and the game plan should be better. We've gone away from Şengün in the post completely, basically. And neither him nor Ime know how to answer it right now, to be completely honest with you. The only time that really ever gets answered is with the double, and Amin's in like the dunker spot, and he's able to find Amin cutting. That's about it. So this is a time where miss KJ Martin, who's always cutting. Lob threat too. So yeah, it's just very disappointing. Just no Şengün touches. I don't know. 3 shots in the first half. He wasn't good in the second half either. I think he got us out of rhythm, and then he starts, when he's not getting touches, he forces it, trying to take quick shots. He knows the devil's coming, and so he tries to get up quick. But it's just not a good way to play. To be completely honest with you. Now, I think his defense was better. Defense was better this game. I think his effort was better. I think that's something that has been occasionally lacking recently. So I think those were better. But as far as offense goes, it just hasn't been on one lately. It was a nasty start, like I said. Looked ugly. I wrote in my notes early on when Cam and Amin checked in, you could tell everything just kind of changed. I was like, man, well that's a positive for today. We're gonna get blown out, but that's a positive. And all of a sudden we go on a 9-0 run. I think, okay, so I want to keep this very positive. We have a lot of negative Rockets media right now, right? I want to try to talk about the positives more than anything here. I think we have 3 elite competitors on this team. Not to say somebody like a Dylan Brooks is not a competitor, or Şengün, even Jalen Green, competitors. So there's 3 elite competitors on this team, and that is Amin Thompson. Now, obviously, some of this helps out is they're literally elite. Amin is elite defensively, he's elite athlete. He could do crazy amounts of stuff. But Amin Thompson, Cam Whitmore, I think Cam is an elite competitor. I don't think he's the smartest player yet. But man, I think you can tell when he's out there, he wants to win, right? And Tari Eason. Now we're missing Tari, so that kind of hurts. I think Jabari's right there as well. I think you see that. He's just young. So I think you see the competitive nature in that. But I almost want to lump him in with this group. But man, dude, Amin, Cam, And Tari missed Tari. But Ahmed and Cam, they came in. They changed the game last night. They both changed the game last night. And Cam only played 20 minutes, which I think is just not enough. Definitely with how Dylan Brooks was playing, I think Cam should have got more minutes. Even Jalen Green. Jalen Green played 21 minutes. I don't think he was great, but he wasn't bad. I don't think. But it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Dylan Brooks was bad. Dylan Brooks was bad last night. We'll get into that here in a second here. So Amin and Cam, dude, they came in, they changed the game. Amin's elite athleticism, defense, ways to run out in the fast break. His defense was elite. He guarding Devin Booker, switches on to Kevin Durant. Two totally different players. He's a 6'7", lengthy, built like an elite wing, but he's kind of a point guard. But right now he plays more like a wing. But guarding Devin Booker, primary defender on Devin Booker while he's in, switches on to Kevin Durant. Guards Kevin Durant pretty well. I mean, KD's going to make KD shots. I don't think he didn't have anything easy. Any guarding ball, and shoot, he had a freaking block on a jump shot. A 7-3, it was a crazy thing to see. He blocked KD and got a fast break dunk out of it. Dude, it's insane. He's elite, insane. Now this goes against me loving Şengün touches here, I'm about to say, but I think both are sustainable. Push the mother freaking pace from the second quarter to the halfway through the second quarter to halfway through the fourth quarter is how the Rockets should play. They're pushing the pace. They're getting out, makes, misses, whatever. They're pushing initially with athleticism of Cam and Amin and Jalen when he plays enough minutes. And Fred is not an athlete, but the way he sees the floor, getting out on the break helps him, I feel like. Şengün can play for a big guy. He can play. He's not fast, but he's able to make fast reads and quick moves. He can play at a faster pace. Push the pace. Push the pace. They look good. They were kicking the Suns' butt when they were pushing the pace, dude. And you're not gonna always get easy buckets. You can get pushed in half courts. That's when you get the Şengün touches. When they get stopped, you get they have make. You push it out. They're set up. Boom, Şengün touch. Post up, pick and roll, whatever. I don't care. Şengün touch. Get the half court going, dude. They look so good doing that. They look so good doing that yesterday. So good. So good. They were playing so good. And it was fun to watch, man. This team on offense is not fun to watch. And if the ratings said something differently, they weren't fun to watch. They were efficient and they were winning games. All right, that's one thing. But they are not. Their offenses have been bad all year, and when they push the pace, they look good. They look fun. They get opportunities, easy opportunities. You have the backup plan going to Şengün. It looks fun. Probably takes pressure off Şengün too. If you're pushing, they're all set back, and then now boom, post touch. Now they're kind of scrambling around. They're set up. Boom, post touch. Oh gosh, okay, now they got help. Somebody's probably open somewhere. You probably get a three. I don't know, dude. Push the ball. Push the ball. Definitely when you got Amin, Cam, eventually Tari back, you get Jalen, get those guys in there. Push the ball. Push the ball. Push the ball. Push the ball. Man, yeah, they look good during that stretch right there, man. They look good. You wish they'd have kept it up, kept that game from getting close. Obviously, when you have stars like KD and Book, and they're gonna get some foul calls, and kept the game close. Really made it interesting down the stretch there, but Rockets able to pull it out. It was good. Let's talk about Fred VanVleet, man. Riding the ship, played well first three quarters. Didn't really do a whole lot the last quarter. I don't feel like, but 23, 5 and 5. good performance, man. He's been a while since he's really kind of taken over. Uh, I don't know if that's kind of been the role or maybe that was the injury that was bothering him, but just hasn't been good as of late. Um, they look good. 25, 23, 5 and 5, man. He was solid. He was solid, and that's what I like to see. I like to see, you're going to score 23, but 16 to 18, 5 and 5. Maybe get the assist up a little bit like he was early. It was a great game. Great game by Fred VanVleet. Really steadied the ship, I feel like. What we expect him to do coming back from the All-Star break, and he was just bad in New Orleans. So it is what it is. Jabari, horrible start. Horrible start. He was shooting us out of the game. I'm not going to lie to you. Shooting us out of the game early on. He still ended up 6 of 18, right? I believe he started like 0-7 or 1-7 or something. So, like, he kind of got it going there. But yeah, 6 of 18 overall, not great, but 22. You grab 16 boards. You grab 16 boards. Shoot as many times as you want. I don't care. 16 boards. 22, 16, 3 assists, 2 blocks and a steal, 2 steals and a block. Not sure, didn't specify. I'm not sure which order I put those in. But still, good defensive performance there, and 16 boards. Got it going on the offensive end late. Hit some big shots. Hit a big 3 there late. So he's really been coming on, man. That was good. Sometimes when he's not in his flow, he'll either go off for 20 or he'll score 2. So that was good to see him get over something that he's struggling through. To be quite frank with you, I loved it. Good job, Jabari. I talked about Cam Whitmore, 15 points in only 20 minutes. Dude can shoot, dude can score. He's going to. He catches the ball and like you can see it in his eyes, like this ball's going up. So I love it. But Alvin Thompson, man, 15 points and 10 boards. He was great. Elite defense. We talked about it already. I think now he could be an all-star with the mold he has now, improving his handle and such a little bit and getting better, finding different ways to score and getting those assist numbers up. I think he could potentially grow into an all-star. But if he develops 33% outside shot, it's over. The dude is so athletic. If you just can't just leave him, dude is so athletic. It's so good. It's man, it's over. He's elite. He's elite. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. Those two, Amin and Cam, really grow. Really ready for Tari to be back. I know this is shorter. I just want to stress, push the pace, dude. They look good. They looked good yesterday. Obviously, we don't have the Cats to set up in the half court and just dominate you and then give the ball ISO one-on-one and just rock your world. But man, push the pace, man. Freak, dude. We're so bad. We're 20-9. We're 20-9 at home. I forgot this. We're 20-9, and we're like 5-22 on the road or some shit. Sorry for cousin. Family friendly here. Tuesday, sketch. Dude, we're so good at home, dude. If we're just average on the road, we should be 500, close to 500. We would be such a good team. It's insane. I don't know what. If you're pushing the pace, this is how it came. Pushing the pace, like if you're a fast running team, like you don't have to set up, you don't have to take as many 3-point shots. Like those things come easier. Pushing the pace comes easier on the road than having to set up in a half court and make some shots and get hyped and push. Let's go. Let's run. Let's move, dude. God. Amin has to start. All right, one more. Last thing, and when this pod's over, Amin has to be a starter. He's so impactful. I don't care who you take him out for. I don't care if it's Dillon Brooks or Jalen Green. I don't care. I think Jalen Green probably deserves it more being benched, but Dillon Brooks has not been great lately either. I think he would handle it better as a pro. However, I think Dillon Brooks skill set translates to being a starter. He's a defender, knocks down some shots, three and it's hard to say like, oh, like, let's go to the bench. That doesn't really help the bench. Jalen Green theoretically helps the bench, right? I don't think he played bad yesterday. I think Amin just played better. I don't know why Dylan Brooks finished the game over him, but I think Amin just played better, right? I think Amin has to start. I think he does. I think he does. I think this offseason we're looking at moving. I don't know what with Cam Whitmore, the emergence of Amin Thompson, Tari Eason coming back. I think Dylan Brooks is hugely expendable this offseason as well. I think Jalen Green. Sadly, I am honestly, the more closer we get, the more realistic it seems. It makes me sad. I became a Rockets fan in the hype of Jalen Green. Now, I said from the beginning, I was like, I think Alpe's the best player. But I became a Rockets fan. Everybody loved Jalen Green. Jalen Green was great. Lots of highlights, 40-point games, But I think he's over it. I think the Rockets. I think Ime's kind of trying to get him out there. I don't know, man. I'm trying to stay positive. I think he played okay last night. He wasn't great. The fact that he just didn't play the fourth quarter really was kind of crazy. But Amin was killing it. Coach loves Dylan Brooks. He was playing good defense, I guess. You got Fred, Shingun, and Jabari. Like, it wasn't really anywhere for Jalen to go. But yeah, Amin has to start. Replace anybody. Do not care. He's been the best player over the last 5 games or 6 games or whatever, 7 games. I don't know. He's been the best player for a stretch now. I think that's kind of undisputable. I just can't imagine him and Tari together, too. The defensive menace that we will be. I don't know if Tari's coming back this year either. I hope so. Because I think this could be the end of Dylan Brooks, but just imagine Amin Thompson, Tari Eason, Dylan Brooks, Jabari. That was like a defensive lineup, and then Shingun, I guess. Because we had nobody else. Or Fred's a decent defender, you play Fred. And you have Jabari at the 5, but then we get the 5. So I think Shingun's got to do that part. But yeah, Amin, Dylan, Tari, Jabari. Like, that's 4 elite defense. Like, whew, man, I would not want to score on those guys. That's going to be it. Semi-quick. Not super, 18 minutes, whatever. Ideally, it was going to be quick. Just kind of got rambling. Amin has to start. Amin and Cam. I think they won the game yesterday. They came in, 9-0 run, and got the Rockets going, pushing the pace, got them going on something that looked nasty. It looked like it was going to get ugly early. I know that's kind of how the NBA works, but it was the runs back and forth. But it did not look like that. It just looked like it was over. Like it was just an ugly, ugly start. Yeah, thank you. Catch you later.